Hello friends, welcome to this channel, Center of Excellence Pharma 4. In today's episode, I am going to discuss about InnoChain Pharma. This is the name which I thought I will give it to this episode, which represent innovation plus blockchain plus pharma. That is what it is the objective of today's discussions. Before starting the discussion, let me give you a brief background about our company. We are working with pharma systems design, development, implementations for last 38 years. And our focus is mainly how technology can help pharma industry to achieve operational business excellence, at the same time support all regulatory requirements. So with the concept of Center of Excellence Pharma 4, the objective is the various emerging technologies like cloud, artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, blockchain, robotic, chatbot, and many more are coming up. How these technologies can contribute pharma industry to help them to solve the problems, challenges, and at the same time can help them to achieve Pharma 4. With this objective, we have launched a website which is respa.com. We also have a presence on Udemy platform where Smart Manufacturing in Pharma course is there, which has got about 20 modules, and you can pick and choose a module of your interest and then go on extending to other modules. Our YouTube channel has got more than 350 videos, starting from business strategies, technologies, challenges into pharma, and finally going to the audits and validations. We have a podcast channel which you are now listening. This is a 90-second podcast, and I'm going to discuss about that InnoChain Pharma. We also have a book series, Center of Excellence Pharma 4, and we already have published 8 books which are available on Amazon, Kindle, as well as paperback. So let's start with the today's session. I want to discuss about introduction, real-time automated financial settlements with the help of blockchain, enhanced transparency for audit and compliances, counterfeit risk reduction and value protection, dynamic financing and inventory models, just-in-time and advanced inventory financing, peer-to-peer trade financing, strategic ecosystem collaboration, predictive data-driven strategic decisions, artificial intelligence for predictive descriptions and financial planning, advanced analytics for scenario modeling, regulatory and quality assurance integration, illustrative tables, and finally key takeaways or conclusions. So, coming to the introduction part of it, the future of financial innovation is a main challenge. One of the most important thing is that pharma companies are facing a global competition. So they have to really cut down their costs and offer medicines at a competitive price, which requires a strong financial support. And this is where now new financial models are evolving it actually. At the same time, it has to also keep transparency and security. So there are strategic decision making is there, which requires enhanced data accuracy and streamlines the complete digital supply chain management process going up to the financials. Blockchain technology is a technology which is helping to decentralize the ledger systems and with an increased traceability of the various transactions. So real-time automation or automated financial statement is the most important thing. And as we know, instant payment settlement can really help you to improve your financial systems, financial processes. Automatic payments which are linked to the supply chain events is a key today. And this eliminates the manual checkups and which reduces the disputes and all that. Since we are looking at it a seamless data sharing, all integrations which can help in automation of the financial payment systems. And this also helps to charge for the refunds or chargebacks or something like that. And that triggers the breaches such as a cold chain violation or something. So this is where we are now looking at it to move from our old methods about the financial bill passing, collections and all that to an automation along with the blockchain technology. That's what is the objective. So enhancing transparencies in audit and compliances is the main focus area. So immutable record keeping, where every step from manufacturing to dispensing is now getting recorded into the supply chain along with the blockchain and all. And there are entries are all timestamps and cannot be altered, which also support the regulatory audits with a real-time access. This also facilitates the trusted contracts. Value-based contracts are supported. Overcome of reimbursements is facilitated, and clear evidence trails of with minimum frauds and errors are being generated. Actually, this is what it is a great advantage. Counterfeit risk reduction and value protection is another important benefit. Serialization and traceability, new regulatory requirements are coming up for the pharma industry to track for the product and a batch. And this blockchain technologies, like what I mentioned about innovation, blockchain, and pharma, with these all integration, which can really prevent counterfeit drugs and at the same time protect the financial value of genuine inventory. In case if there are any quality challenges or something, we are looking for the recall management. And strategic recall management is a area where blockchain can really help a lot. So targeted and cost-effective recalls are possible, which identifies only relevant batches and recipients and reduces the unnecessary financial impact also. Now this moves to a dynamic financing and inventory models. Now the real-time data is available for financing purpose, which enables the just-in-time financing and reduces the collateral requirements at the same time at a interest cost. So these are the benefits and advantages are there. Advanced inventory financing. As you are all aware, the banks and insurance are all want to validate the stocks and locations and all instantly. Now these systems, when we are looking for a end-to-end digital supply chain management, which also integrates your warehouse and stock location and even in transit movement of the stocks and all that is available instantly because the online real-time data is available. And this gets a peer-to-peer trade financing from the uh, companies and bankers and insurance and all that it gets linked up and all that. which utilizes the blockchain verified records. So blockchain goes on building up all those records and all. And this allows for invoice discounting and direct financing. So there are a lot of such advantage by blockchain real-time data about the stocks and its valuations and all. And this bypasses the old traditional lengthy systems and which was taking processes and calculations and all that is now readily available. That's a big advantage. From the finance point of view, all pharma companies are also looking from the businesses that they want just-in-time inventory data available, which can help them to advance with the inventory financing. So just-in-time financing that enables the immediate validation of the stocks and location and reduces the collateral requirement. As I mentioned it to you, since we are talking about the complete end-to-end digital transformation system, where the entire supply chain is integrated along with the blockchain, so that goes on creating the data in a real-time basis. And this leads to an advanced inventory financing. So instant validation by bankers and insurance is available. And then that reduces or decreases the interest cost which company or organization is paying to the bankers. Peer-to-peer trade financing is an advantage. So blockchain verified records are available that ensures the authenticity and security of the transaction that provides a transparent and immutable ledgers. So your ledgers are already maintained by the blockchain and this particular system. Invoice discounting is available. Suppliers can receive immediate cash flow and then that reduces their dependency on a old traditional financial institutes. No, if I need maybe 8 days or 15 days or maybe in some cases goes to a month or something to get my payment after delivering the products or materials and all that. Now over here when your entire system is online with secured from the blockchain and all that, immediate payment is available. So my suppliers are also comfortable and they can give me discounts onto the rates. And that is what is the benefit. And this direct financing with the distributors, you can directly finance the suppliers. And that eliminates the intermediary and reduces the cost. So that's what is the big advantage link up from the technologies to the finance actually. And these are the advantages over traditional processes. So faster transaction reduces the time and lower the cost and the fees actually. Now there are also considerations from the strategic ecosystems into the collaboration. As we know, we are looking for the secure and shared access and this involves the diverse stakeholders, like there are manufacturers, regulators, logistic providers, payers, and all that. Now, when you have a complete end-to-end, that is why InnoChain Pharma, no, that is innovation, blockchain, and pharma. This all gets collaborated for the decision making, and a supply demand planning is built up. It's generated and all that. That's a big advantage. All companies will achieve it and all. And this cross-border supply chain financing is possible. So, in this episode, I wanted to discuss more related to finance, how the technologies can help to build up those shared ledgers with an increased trust and reduces the repetitive transaction from the compliance point of view. At the same time, the finance gets improved actually. So predictive and data-driven strategic decisions is a area. AI-powered data analysis is possible. As you know, we always discuss about data-driven decision making, which is a key benefit in all this adoption of digital transformation. And this reduces the any disruptions at the various sectors optimizes the financial planning and budgeting, adjusts the pricing variations or strategic based on to the data insight. As you know, the entire market depends upon your demand prediction, demand forecasting, demand planning, and all that. And then, if you want to take any decisions about discounts or benefits which are to be offered and all that, this data really plays a very important role, and that also reduces the risk factors and all that. And blockchain plays a role where it provides the reliable live data, powers the advanced analytics for the scenario modeling, enhances the supplier evaluation, and improves the capital allocation decisions and all. So we are now looking at it how this artificial intelligence can predict the disruptions and help financial planning actually. So if you are predicting the disruption, you can utilize that data to foresee those potential disruptions. This can also help you in optimizing financial planning by analyzing all that real-time data, and that gets linked up to your financial strategies. This also helps you to adjust your pricing strategies, about the concessions, discounts, schemes, or something like that, and uses that artificial intelligence driven pricing effectively. This also informs the risk mitigations and provide the data-driven insights for the risk management and helps you to build a strong governance actually. Empowers the decision makers to use those advanced tools for governance actually. Advanced analytics and scenario modeling. As we discuss about artificial intelligence, machine learning and all that, once you have a strong, accurate, reliable data, you can use that to ensure any timeless lineness of data for decision making. Again, as I mentioned earlier about when you do that analytics, you can create a scenarios, create those models. If we change something, what will happen? What will be my sales? What will be my profitability? How much business I can generate it out? So now you can correlate all those things, and that will also help from suppliers evaluation to the capital allocation to across all the processes and the resource requirements and all that. Finally, this also helps to simplify the compliances which you do require it as a GMP, GDP, or safety documentations and all that. And that instantly data is available across all the documentation. And it also helps you to lower the cost of maintaining the documentation at risk of the non-compliance and recalls also. It also facilitates the global track and trace mandate. It also strengthens the patient safety and protects the future market access with the compliance pharma companies and all. So now, finally, I'm just trying to create a table to give you an idea how the traditional models are moving to the blockchain enabled models actually. So if you take a feature like a payment settlement, earlier it was everything was manual, so it was getting delayed. Now blockchain has got a capability of the smart contracts where instant payments are available. Auditability is there. It was earlier a periodic and labor intensive. Now with a blockchain it becomes a continuous and transparent. Earlier counterfeit risk was there. It was very difficult to trace and do the reactive response and all. With blockchain enabled, it becomes a proactive and end-to-end trace. Regulatory audits, it was a silos-based systems when we were talking about the analog system, and it was slow to retrieve the data. With the blockchain base, it is a real time, it becomes a unified access to take a quick decisions and all. Inventory financing was a big challenge because it was a slow, it was a validations was required to stock rates and all, and high collaterals are required. Now over here, this data is available in a real-time basis with quick valuation calculations and all. And if it comes to collaboration, it was actually more on a trust basis, but there were barriers. Now over here, there is a transparency, the verified data is available to everyone. So it becomes a more authentic systems and all. But to come to conclusion or a key takeaways is blockchain enhances the decision making, builds up the accuracy and transparency, builds up the trust with all stakeholders along with the digital supply chain. Financial innovations are there, which with a smart contract enabled automation, it gives you more better trust and confidence. At the same time, can help you in building up a new financial models and collateral planning. And finally, if you are an early adopter, you get a benefit over your other competitors and your profitability can really go up and you will all your operations will be more flexible, more agility. So with this brief discussions, I think I tried to give you a brief overview. More details are discussed into our other social platforms also. I do request all of you to subscribe this channel both at podcast as well as our YouTube. You will get more updates from our side. In case if you have any other more challenges, feel free to contact us. Do share this with your network also. Thank you. Bye.